Hi, I'm Jeff Gear with Common Folk South Reliance, and I've kind of been pushed by a few people to do some gear reviews. I'm a little leery of doing gear reviews. I don't know. I mean, I use what I use, and I like what I use, and I guess the deal is the problem I have with gear reviews is a lot of times people are reviewing what they're selling, and let me be right up front with you. I don't sell anything. I'm not being paid to sell anything. I'm not being paid to give out this review. Second of all, a lot of times I'll see a gear review, a lot of reviews where people are just opening up the box and pulling stuff out and talking about it and showing it. This isn't one of those reviews either. What we're going to review today is the Leatherman multi-tool called the Supertool 300. I bought this tool over 2 years ago. I bought it with my own money. I'm not being paid to do this. Okay? I tested it in the wilderness, and I tested it in an even more die-hard place. This is my EDC, my everyday carry, and I take it to the machine shop I work in. And I've put hundreds and thousands of hours into machining, and I've used this to change everything from screws on my machines, to adjust clamps, to go ahead and cut welding rod. I've cut just about anything you could think of. Turned it, twisted it, poked it, pulled it with this tool. First of all, I've seen this tool go anywhere from high-end $100 bill. Some people have this tool in the black version for a $100 bill. I've seen it at places like Walmart for around $69. I got mine on Amazon for the low price of $50. I've seen it on Amazon from anywhere to $48 to $52. First thing you're going to want to make sure you're getting is that you're getting the leather sheath with it. Okay, you don't want to get this, open it up, and find out that there's no sheath. That'll bum you out. I'm going to step up behind the camera, and we're going to take a look at this. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this all through the viewfinder for y'all. First of all, this is the leather sheath after 2 years of wear. It's gotten a little loose, but it's still firm and solid. There's no rips, no tears. You can see some stains on it from machining oil, aluminum dust. I've scratched that up. I'm telling you, it's still holding. 2 years on my belt every day. I'm going to pull it open. We're going to get rid of the sheath. Or take a look at the super tool. You're going to see graduations on either side. It's got it in metric, and it's got it in English or standard. You can see there that I've actually gauged this. It goes up to about 9 inches. It's pretty stinking close. Close enough for the money. Of course, we got the pliers. That's a big, huge necessity for any kind of multi-tool. I've seen them with hammers, I've seen them with crescent wrenches, but no, the pliers. And the first thing I want you to notice on the pliers is that they're a really stable needle nose that comes down to a pinch. You won't be able to spring these because there's a little gap back here. Now, everybody knows how to spring needle nose pliers, but I don't care how much force you put on these. About the time you'd spring a regular pair, it's got enough gap in there to make up. The teeth are sharp. What we have here is two interchangeable carbide pass-by cutters. Guys, I've cut 16 gauge trappers wire with this. I've cut a coat hanger with this. This is tough stuff. Okay? We'll take a look at a knife blade. I only use this knife blade if it's a necessity. I don't just whip it out for anything. It's got a pretty decent, looks like a 1/16 of an inch micro bevel to sharpen it with. It's not really, it's maybe a very shallow hollow grind. Okay, we got on this side 2 different size screwdrivers, flat tip. This wide one has actually been used for impromptu gunsmithing and fits great in the most scope windage and elevation notches. Here we have what I include, or what I expect out of any multi-tool, is to have an awl. And the awl needs to have a hole in it, so I can use it to thread things. And this awl actually has kind of a scoop blade. I don't know how well you can see that, but that scoop there, I've actually been able to drill holes in wood and plastic with that awl. It also has a stereotypical lanyard. It all locks back, you see? It's got a solid locking mechanism. And here we've got a file. Now this thing is irreplaceable. Okay, it's got 3 different grits. It's got a straight file on this side, diamond file on this side, and then it's got another straight grate on the edge for cutting steel. We're going to go over to the other side. We have a seat belt and rope cutter, webbing cutter. I have yet to have to use that, to tell you the truth. We've got a great saw. It's very sharp and insanely crazy for striking a ferro rod on the back side of that. I mean, that thing's got a little bit of a bend. It throws sparks a mile away. Okay, I know I'm not very much of a videographer. We've got another screwdriver. Now, I have used these screwdrivers and have yet to break them. I've broken screwdrivers on every multi-tool I ever had. We've got a Phillips screwdriver, and it seems to be just the right angle on that I can hit tiny screws and everything up to a deck screw, and even some bigger. And notice that the can opener is on the right side for a right-handed person. These all lock back. They all have extremely tough locks on them. We're going to look in here, and you're going to see wire nippers and wire strippers right there. This thing has just got a plethora of stuff. So as you can see, the total package here, guys, the thing about this is it's 2 years old and I beat the crap out of it. I've tore it up. I mean, no damage whatsoever. Of course, I'm smart. Whenever I use screwdrivers that aren't hardened screwdrivers with a handle on them, you know, I don't try to overdo the job. You understand? I mean, you can strip out even the most expensive screwdrivers. So I don't want to bend or break these, but I've been able to do quite a bit with them. I've latched onto all kinds of nuts and bolts and clamps with those pliers, and they're handy. And countless fish hooks removed, guys, from fish that have swallowed the hook and stuff. So, like I said, you can't go wrong. Now, I'm going to tell you, the best place I found this, like I said, is Amazon. All right? And I know there are a lot of people out there that sell this, and I know there's a crazy price range, price variance, but trust me, I want you, the common person, the common consumer, to be able to get this good tool, this solid, rock-hard tool, for the best price you can. So once again, I'm Jeff Gear from Common Folks Self-Reliance. Safe journeys.